Alright, welcome to welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be playing some Ridge Racer Type 4. It has been the 25th anniversary of this game, and I was planning to play it, but during the week that it was actually the 25th anniversary, I had a cold, and then the weekend after that, I got sick. So we had to postpone it a little bit. But I'm here now, and we're going to play through one of the campaigns, one of the Grand Prix in Ridge Racer Type 4. I believe I have a save where I've already done the American storyline with Lizard, so we'll have to choose a different one this time. But we're going to let this intro rock, because the intro is pretty great. This intro is so good. It has nothing to do with the freaking game, but it's so good. I think this is one of those games that influenced my interest in Japan and my desire to live in Japan. But like the apartment that Reiko has is Nagase has is like my dream. Even though it's like very outdated these days, but just the stylish minimal Tokyo apartment. Ooh. So ridiculous. It's a classic opening. It's a classic opening. Come on. Anyway, we're gonna play through. Just go through one of the Grand Prix. Why not? It doesn't take very long, so let's do it. But yeah, I believe I have a completed file already for one of them, so. I don't think we need to load it. We can just go into a new game. I love Ridge Racer campaigns, the Grand Prix modes. They're so good. I think this game completely ruined racing games for me. Nothing has ever been this stylish. Nothing has ever been this... Just... Nothing has this much personality to it. Like, this is fantasy. This is like realistic fantasy, but also style. Like, I think of Forza Horizon, and it's like, man, this game is fun, but it has no style to it. It has style that I like in the real world, which is like loud music and festivals and like party vibes, but it doesn't have style. It doesn't have style.
To win the Grand Prix, you must advance through the first 2 stages and place first in all 4 races of the final round.
I really, really wish Bandai Namco would stop messing around and put out this game and 5 and 7 on PlayStation Network. I think this one is on PlayStation Premium or whatever. I think whatever. I'm not paying you an extra like $50 to PlayStation 1 games? No. Winning team in the past, yeah, I used DRT and Lizard. That's what I did. Should we try this car? Because it was in the intro. Yeah, DRT is tuned to expert, but I got through it pretty easily, kind of. I got through it not too difficultly. Let's do it. Let's try it. Welcome. Let me start by making one thing clear. RTS is a team for the chosen few. We're expecting to win this Grand Prix, as a matter of course. Our driver must always demonstrate their ability to win the race. Now, don't dwell on it too much, son. Just do what I say and you'll be fine. What? Do you have any objections? Good. Now, which manufacturer do you want to use in this season? This is the only time you'll get a chance to voice your opinion. Which is a crazy thing to let the driver choose. As a Formula 1 fan, I say that. Oh, by the way, I'm Enki Gilbert, the owner and manager of this team. You're expected to uphold the honor of the RTS. There will be no excuses, only results. Keep that in mind. You can choose a car manufacturer out of 4 sponsors for your team this season. Please select your manufacturer. An Italian auto manufacturer, their car designs are characterized by fluid, sporty body styles. Yeah, I guess we'll go with Assoluto. Assoluto. I don't know their, I don't know their, pronunciation. Yeah, I usually just go with the matching team and manufacturer. I don't know if there's like different permutations with each one. I guess you unlock the library, but that's fine. Based on your request, we have selected Assoluto sponsor for this season. The tail ends of manufacturer cars always have a tendency to slide based on steering and accelerator input. The new car is here and we're ready to go. The first heat is starting, do your best. Yeah, I think in this game you get different cars based on like your rankings. So if you get first place steadily, you'll get the fastest car in the route. But if you get a little bit lower, you get like a different car. If I'm remembering correctly. But we're not going to go for all that.
We're racing Route 99 in Helter Skelter. 3, 2,
1, go. I'm going third person, because that's how I roll. Yeah, just chill vibes. Like, Ridge Racer is all about getting in the flow and just like feeling the game and how it runs and all that good stuff. It's like finding your line, no mechanics, no extra mechanics other than like some of the quirks with the drifting. But you only need the drift on like certain corners, and knowing which corners those are is part of the game. That's why I love it so much. It's a game of about information and flow and just game state. It's so good. Some people don't get it though, and that's fine. I understand. Completely botched that turn. Trying not to hit that guy. First place in the first lap. Let's go. Just vibing right now. Man, I really want to play Ridge Racer 7, but I don't have a PlayStation 3 here. If and when I go back to America, I'm gonna bring my PlayStation 3 back with me, specifically just for Ridge Racer 7. I mean, I could just buy one and Ridge Racer 7, but I can already technically have one. It's fine. I also love all the billboards in this game. They're all like Namco things. And I didn't even... It always surprises me that there's a Soul Calibur ad in this. And I was like, wow, was Soul Calibur out in '99? I guess it was in the arcade. Easy enough. The replays are pretty good in this game, but we're gonna skip the replay for the first race because it's the first race. You don't need to see that. Well done. Let me congratulate you on your win. However, you're nowhere near bringing out the true potential of this machine. At this rate, you'll never get past this heat. If you're lucky, you might get to the second heat. If you want to avoid that disgrace, improve your driving during the first heat while there are no strong competitors driving against you. Why is this guy such a douche? If you understand me, show me what you're made of on the second race. An RTS driver will never shy away from that challenge. I came in first. Wonder Hill in Fukuoka. I love Fukuoka. I can't believe that's actually in this game. I didn't realize that until recently. Fukuoka is my favorite city in Japan. I think it's the best place to visit. I would love to live there, but I have to find a job there first. Let's go with Burning Rubber. Why not? Also, this looks nothing like Fukuoka. Maybe the countryside. I don't know. Just looking at it, this looks like Europe. This does not look like Fukuoka. I mean, this bridge kind of looks like something that would be in Japan. And the road. Oh, maybe? The buildings don't. The buildings don't. Did that a little too soon, but that was actually perfect. Okay. Yeah. I needed to slide more for that one. Hey, too close, yeah. There is a bit of a invisible wall in this game. Like, the corners are a little more... They're closer than they appear. Yeah, I gotta get used to this car. Or this drifting style. Whoa, yeah, I tapped the gas there, sorry. I think this is my favorite racing song in this game. I really like the flute, I guess it is. Flute? cannot take that turn at all. But yeah, this game is just such a good vibe. I just love it. I just come to it like every year or every other year, and I just play a few races or go through like a Grand Prix or something and just let it wash over me. I just love it. It does everything I like in a racing game. I like the tracks. I like the actually interconnected story of the races, or like the races. I love that Ridge Racer in some of the sequels and some of the previous games even. They have like an interconnected city. And if you're paying attention to the tracks, you can see like where the city is connected and where the tracks are connected and whatnot. And it's so good. Especially Ridge Racer 5 is really good at that. Because Ridge Racer 5 takes place all in Ridge City, so it's so good. I wish it emulated better. It might be better now. They seem to get a little better every year at Ridge Racer 5. Another first place. I'd like to congratulate you, but this kind of result is expected for an RTS driver. Yes, you keep saying that. For us, our main concern is the quality of the race rather than the ranking itself. As for you, you haven't graduated from relying on your instincts alone to win the race. Listen, you may have been able to squeeze one by at the first heat with your instincts, but that won't work during the second heat. Think rationally about the race. You may lose your life if you rely on your instinct alone. Yeah, I want to save. Now checking. Select the memory card file. Yeah, sure. Edge of the Earth.
You've got a new card ready to roll.
I remember playing the demo for this, and I was just like, what is this? This game isn't fun. Like, this is like before I understood what made Ridge Racer 4 fun. And I don't know why I rented it. Like, I think I just played the demo, and I was like, I don't like this. And I played the demo again. I was like, eh. And I played it again, and I was like, I get it. I get it. And then I rented it, and then I was like, okay, I really love this game. And then it took me a few years to actually track down a copy. I just like never bought it until the PlayStation 2 was out. And like all the game stores really started discounting the PlayStation 1 games for like $9.99, $19.99, and that's when I really started to like complete my collection of PlayStation 1 games. Or as much as I could as like a 11-year-old or a 10 or 11-year-old. So I was like Ridge Racer, Brave Fencer Musashi, Xenogears, Parasite Eve, all the Square Enix games, or Squaresoft games. I decided to get a new car for the second heat. This car is set to run at the maximum speed. I believe this is the best that we can do at this time. But only drivers with exceptional abilities are expected to drive this car at its maximum performance limits. In addition, I hear the other teams have upgraded their cars as well. Competition will be fierce. To accept all that lies ahead and to achieve victory. That is the way of RTS. If you understand me, go on. The race is about to begin. This game is so good. Game is so good. Edge of the Earth, Burning Rubber. We just did that song, so yeah, let's set it to random.
We're racing Route 99 in Edge of the Earth.
This might be my favorite track in the game. Hey, get out of the way. I love the speed difference between the classes of cars too. It's so apparent. You just feel it immediately. They handle better too. The game just really comes alive after the first two races. Hey. Almost botched it. Almost botched it. Oh no, my teammate. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And that's always one of the criticisms of Ridge Racer. It's like, it doesn't have any, like, collision. It's like, kinda doesn't. If you, like, run into the back of somebody, it basically helps them. They get a boost. And it slows you down, but, like, the cars don't, like, lose control or anything like that. That's also why I like this game. You can kind of be tricky and manipulate the game a little bit and let it run into you when it's getting a little too close. Or just like sit in its driving line so it just like plows into the back of you and then you can get a quick speed boost. Like manipulating the game's AI. And I know people don't like the weird drifting that kind of like sometimes autopilots for you if you enter certain angles, and yeah, if you enter certain angles for turns, then it just like latches onto you and just like pulls you through the turn. Some people don't like it, but I love it. It's such a unique thing. Probably didn't need to drip there, but it's fine. I love how this track is supposed to be USA, but it's the most Tokyo looking place ever. This is super Tokyo. And they're just like, yeah, it's America. It's like, no, it's not. No, not even slightly. The only thing that makes this look kind of like America is like some of the highway signs are green, and that's it. The tunnels, the highway, like even that sign is blue. Like these are all Japanese signs. It's so funny. I need to buy a Japanese copy of this game. I don't have one. I've been buying Resident Evil in Japan, Biohazard. I haven't bought Ridge Racer. I haven't bought classic games in like 3 years though. Yeah, the last one I bought was like Resident Evil 1 Remake. I bought 1, 2, 3 Remake. Yeah, I should buy 0 and 4 at some point. And Ridge Racers. The classic games I want to collect are Ridge Racer, Resident Evil, and Ace Combat. And that's it. Although I am a newer Ace Combat fan relatively, because I didn't join the fandom until Ace Combat 6. I was always interested, but I never bought the games. It was just like, there was always this other stuff coming out that I was guaranteed to love, like RPGs. But once I tried Ace Combat 6, I was a fan for life. I went back and I played some of the other ones on an emulator, and I was like, yeah, this series is for me. Gotta replay Ace Combat 7. That game is so good. Fantastic. You achieve great results without without bowing to pressure from your competition. I can't speak tonight. The crew is elated that their efforts on our new car paid off. I'm sorry, I'm having to like turn my head to read this. I'm sitting so close to the screen. The goal we seek is on the higher plane than this, but you are closer. God, I just want to sit back so bad, but that's too far from the mic. But you're closer to that ideal. The final race on the seed is next. We can advance to the final GP if you win. Our search for perfection will continue there. Nothing must be allowed to get in the way of achieving our goal. Out of Blue in Yokohama. I love this map. It's like the track map looks so good. I love it. It's such a cool like intro to your race. It's so good. Quiet curves. Let's do it.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Out of Blue.
I think this is my least favorite track. I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I like all the tracks. There's not many tracks in this game, but I like basically all of them. I like most of them, I should say. Yeah. This is the one I'm not too big of a fan of. I feel like this track isn't great in Ridge Racer 2 on PSP because it has different mechanics than Ridge Racer 4, and I feel like it really fits some of the further mechanics that have come out in the Ridge Racer series, like the boost drifting and whatnot. It's just kind of awkward in this game. I love that tri-car right there, that tri-wheel car. It's so good. I should play Ace Combat 3. Look for the Japanese copy and play it, because it has like the full story mode and whatever, and I guess they took that out in the English version, or the North American version of it. And I think Ace Combat 3 is when it kind of switched into, instead of just like a game where you fly around shooting stuff, to we have a story. we're Metal Gear with airplanes. The music in this game is so good. Hey, you botched it. It's okay, I'm pretty far ahead. Hey. Whoa, almost botched that one too. I think this is somewhat believable Yokohama. Yeah, it's definitely believable Yokohama. And it's so funny because the filter color on this stage is exactly what I feel like mid-90s Japan looks like. It's kind of like when you think about what is it, like the 20s, and you just have like the sepia filter on in your mental image. It's kind of like that. All right. Another first place. Well done. You're one step closer to the perfect race. But when you think you've reached that point, perfection slips away, as if to mock you. That is the nature of perfection. In the pursuit of this goal, I have sacrificed many people in my life who were important to me. Jeez, dude. And so the final GP is up next. The chosen gather there to battle against each other for victory. There is no turning back now. Yes, I want to save. Wonder what the last card looks like. I guess I'll get 2 last cards, right? You'll get a card this time, and you get one for the final race. Phantomile. Whoa, this is a good looking car. I think if you don't get past second place in these final races, you get like this car, but not like the final variation of it for the final race. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. Something like that. I decided to get a new car for the final GP. Although you're close to achieving that perfect race, your abilities are still incomplete. Therefore, the top speed of your new car has been slightly tuned down to improve maneuverability. However, I feel the car is still more than enough power to be able to enable you to win this race. The other teams have new cars, and the competition will be fierce. An aggressively tuned car would be better in a situation like that. At least you might think that way. But you must trust me. Do you understand me? Good. We're dependent on you. Okay, father. Let's do this. We're going to Phantomile, just like in Klonoa. Motor species. Let's do it.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Phantomile. 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's do it.
3 laps.
Get used to the new car. Hey, wow. Okay, that guy was... I didn't know which way that guy was going to go. Slide, slide, slide. Man, I should play an Initial D game. I haven't played an Initial D game ever, actually. Actually, that's not true. I've played them in the arcade with my girlfriend, but I haven't played, like, the console ones. But... I actually haven't watched Initial D completely. I need to do that. Easy enough. I like this track. It has lots of turns, but it's pretty wide in most sections. That's another thing about Ridge Racer 4 is like the tracks have lots of varying widths or sections with that in it. And some even have not hazards, but like things on the side that will slow you down if you go over them. There's lots of little subtle stuff in it like that. Hell yeah. I really like this stage. It has lots of nice Easter eggs on it. How do you turn that off? I know you can turn the blur off. I don't know how though. No. Oh, it's triangle. Okay, there we go. It looks nice, but it's like pretty overblown. The replays look so good. Yeah, Phantom Mile is a short track. It's not very long. Team McPhee reached the final GPA. I thought Sophie was still a child, but she's holding her own. PRC, that team I've never heard of. The manager is Shinji Yazaki. Yazaki? So the Grim Reaper returns. What is he doing back in the Grand Prix? What is he up to now? Oh, it's you. Well done. Your performance in the final GP is superb. I'm happy that you've mastered the new car. No, it's nothing really. I'm just tired. Do your best in the next race. But don't take any unnecessary risks. Brightest Night in New York. I really like Brightest Night too. I love night tracks. And this one has like a super huge jump in it.
We're racing Route 99 in Brightest Night. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! It's time. 3 laps to go.
Wait, yeah. The car's turning is a little too good. And as you noticed, maybe it's the same as, or the intro to this track is the same as another one, but the turning point is different after the intro, or the starting area. I love interconnected stuff like that. It's so cool. I love noticing it. Oops. And then the end point is the same as well, because it leads back into the main area. I'm coming for you, bro. Drifting, whoa. I really need to like play the PSP version of Ridge Racer 2. It's basically like a classic remixed version of all the best Ridge Racer tracks and whatnot. I know things like Wonder Hill and whatnot are in it, but I don't know if this one is. I remember playing quite a lot of that game, but I don't remember what else is in it. I need to play the Vita version again too. I actually like the Vita game, but it is what it is. It's such a weird experiment. And I think that was the last Ridge Racer game technically, which sucks. They tried to make people pay piecemeal for tracks and cars, and just like the base package was not worth admission. So it's basically a glorified demo, and it doesn't have a campaign in it, which is nuts. It's basically just like you just race. That's it. You just do single races. Even as a Ridge Racer fan, it's fucked up. It looked good though. It's based on the look of Ridge Racer 7, so. But every once in a while, I like turn on my Vita, and that's like the first game I try out is Ridge Racer, and I'm like, oh yeah, this game isn't a real game. Look at them turns. Ooh, that was a good one. Come on, Namco, just bring this game back. Bring back Ridge Racer 8 and make it like a jazz vibe like this. Just do it. 2 perfect wins in a row. Your driving skills are so good, it almost frightens me. It may sound ludicrous, but I am really afraid. It is true that I've been searching for the perfect race, but this perfection will take all that is important away from me. I have been unable to escape this fear ever since Yasuki reappeared. The 2 remaining races. I'm not ordering you to win them. Whatever you do, don't push yourself over the edge. I beg you. Oh, he does care. Heaven and Hell in Fukuoka. Move me. Move me.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Heaven and Hell. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. It's showtime. 3 laps to go.
Yeah, my favorite song, Move Me. Favorite song to race to. The jazz, drum and bass in this game is so good. I don't even like drum and bass, just like in general. Just listening to it, I'm like, ugh. Ridge Racer though, yes. I still listen to the soundtrack. I have it on my iPhone. Like I listen to it whenever one of the Ridge Racer songs comes on. I'm on it. I have the Ridge Racer 4, 6 and 7 soundtracks, everything. I'm just like letting them rock. Excuse me. I lost confidence. I lost confidence in that turn. I was like, hit the brakes. Yeah, oh yeah, I was too close to that turn. Got past him. I think I said like 5 songs are my favorite song already. Favorite song, favorite track, favorite car, favorite game, everything. Yeah, this track in Wonder Hill, not a super big fan of them. Like, they're fine, but yeah, I feel like these tracks, like that turn right there is why I don't like it. I feel like you can never take it exactly the way you think you can. Or I could just change the way I'm driving. But where's the fun in that? Botched it. Botched it. All right, we're on to the last race. Three perfect races. Who do you think you are? Are you trying to tell me that you are seeking perfection? Are you trying to prove me wrong? I understand. I understand what you want to say. I know now that you won't listen to me. The final race is up next. I want to cheer you on, but I can't seem to find the right words. Leave me alone for a while. Dude, is my success giving you a midlife crisis? Shooting hoops in Los Angeles.
You've got a new car ready to roll.
This is a little over the top. It's all up to you to master it. Good luck. Yeah, the final cars are like GT supercars for like for an oval ring race, basically. Well, it's not an oval, it's just a ring race, basically, a high-speed ring. This is the final gift from RTS to you. We got a new car for the final race. It's a speed demon capable of going faster than 186 miles per hour. This is it. Do your best. This is your chance to run the race your way. But no matter what, come back. Come back alive. It's so intense. 11:45 p.m. What is this, the Las Vegas race from Formula One this year? Moving in circles, let's do it. There's that Soul Calibur ad. Gotta advertise our newest, hottest game in the final lap or the final race of the game. Just so you know how fucking intense it's gonna be. Yeah, don't have to slow down for that turn, I don't think. I don't think you need to drift at all in this race, technically. But It's like, it's Ridge Racer, so I'm going to. Well, okay. I'm going to see if I can get through this lap without drifting. I'm very uncertain of this. Yeah, okay. That turn. I wasn't at the right angle for that. Okay, almost botched that one. And I botched that one because I turned too soon. It's all good though. We got this, we got this, we got this. The remix though. But yeah, this is the final race of Ridge Racer Type 4, so pretty fun little campaign or a Grand Prix mode. It's only a handful of races, but you get to keep the cars you unlock, you keep the livery you unlock and whatnot as well. You unlock challenge races for doing it that are specific to each team, I guess, or manufacturer, or yeah. And I believe those unlock further cars if you complete them. But yeah, each Grand Prix is a different story. You get 4 different stories, you get 4 different manufacturers that give you 4 different permutations of the cars. It's really cool. This is an all-time classic for a reason. The music, the car designs, the track designs, everything. You got Nagase in the opening. It's perfect. It's the perfect game. Get to go out on fireworks.
Team Mappy wins! To tell you the truth, we thought your team had an ice cube's chance on a hot exhaust pipe of winning this race. We thought you guys were great last year, but after your owner got sick, we thought the team was in for a serious tailspin. The fact that the owner's pretty granddaughter took over the team this year didn't help your image at all either. You really held up the honor of your owner. Sorry, we thought you were a sad bunch of lightweights. Here's to the owner's family and the team. Congratulations! Viva la France! Viva Team Mappy!
It's so weird. I don't know if this is a bug with the emulation, and I don't think it is. I think it's just like a coding a bug in the actual game, but it always plays the Team France outro, and I don't know why. It's very funny. Maybe that's all they recorded in English. Maybe it's different in Japanese, I don't know. Anyway. Congratulations, you are the real Racing Roots 99. The winner. You came back. I'm glad. I'm so glad. You won the entire Grand Prix and managed to achieve 4 perfect wins during the final GP for a new record. You're amazing. A perfect race. You answered the challenge that I was afraid to undertake. I was unable to break through that barrier. You showed me that it's possible. Thank you. I'm blessed for meeting a driver like you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Epilogue. This epilogue has nothing to do with anything either. Maybe it's in the manual. I don't know. Maybe we need to check out the manual and see. See, it's still freaking Team Mappy nonsense. On January 1st, 2000, NM Daily. Sophie Chevalier, 24, the owner of the Team MMM, held a press conference at a hotel after the victory celebration. She announced her intention of managing the team for the next season and a contract renewal for her team's ace driver. When the press conference turned to a controversy surrounding her arranged marriage, she surprised everyone by saying, "I finally know who is important in my life." As she abruptly left the hushed press conference floor, she was quoted as saying, "It might be too late, but I must tell him myself." What? Once again, I think that's the French team's ending. And I don't know why it only plays that. I don't know. But yeah, then you get this not very clean CG ending. I remember this ending being very blurry even back in the day. I was like, what am I looking at? I think my friend came over to my house when I had was playing this and I got to the ending. And we were both just like, I can't make out the cars if they're cool or not. Like, are these cars cool? I can't really tell. R4, Ridge Racer Type 4, staff. Let's vibe to the music. The song is so good. Like, I always criticize Japanese composers and musical producers whenever they make songs in English because they choose really powerful singers for English, like native English speakers who have very powerful voices, which is fine and great, but they don't have the lyricism of English music, so you get these songs that sound very strange and direct in their lyrics, and it's just like there's no storytelling or candor to them. It's just very flat feeling music, and it still continues today. And like recently we saw the newest trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and like Aerith's song, or the theme song, not a bad song, very good vocals, very good musical composition, but if you listen to the lyrics, you're just like, it's kind of eye-rolling because it's very direct. It's like reading a storybook. Not even reading a storybook, it's like just reading a sentence. But this song, this sounds like a song. So good, so good. And of course, not every game song does that, but you know. That's why I appreciate Japanese anime and games that here in Japan, at least, that choose just straight up songs from straight up singers. Like Kingdom Hearts using Utada Hikaru, they just use one of her songs like each time. It's like, that's how you do it. Don't ask her to make a song for it. Don't make a song for her to sing for it. Just let her use a song. Although it doesn't always not work out, but you know. Man, I would love a Ridge Racer 8. I would love a Ridge Racer 8. And I would love for it to be this vibe. Ridge Racer 4's vibe. Let's call it R2, and it makes like an 8. Just do it. You already revived Ace Combat. You can do Ridge Racer next, please. A new car has been added to the garage mode. But yes, that is it for Ridge Racer Type 4 25th anniversary, a stream. I might stream this again, just go through the other two campaigns, maybe. But in general, I think that's going to be it. I talked about why I like this game. I talked about what makes this game good. I can't decide if I'm just going to upload this stream to my YouTube, or maybe I'll just record some more footage of this game and then cut together a video. I think I might do the stream because I'm kind of pressed for time at the moment. Because I want to make something for work, and I also want to... I've been meaning to do like a Star Ocean review, but I can't do that because my Switch is broken. Hopefully I'll fix it tomorrow. And then I was hoping to do a my top like 10 games of the year, or my favorite games of the year, but once again, my Switch is broken, so I can't get the footage I want from that. So, but yeah, and that's basically it. There's nothing else I really want to play. My Switch breaking today kind of ruined my mood. I was planning to play Star Ocean all day and get like deep into that, but yeah, you unlock these cars and you mess around with their design and all that good stuff. So even change the color. If you go to number 0, that's the decal one, but you can see how not detailed the car is without the decals. They definitely look better with the decals on. And you can choose your own decal, and I think it just like puts it on the hood. I think you can change it around though, maybe. I don't know. We have an extra trial. Yeah, you can only choose cars that you've unlocked. So let's see what this trial is, because I don't know which one it is. Oh, it's on Brightest Night. Okay, I'm into it. Whoa, a hover car. Sick. Let's get a look at this thing. Yeah, these are Ridge Racer's extra cars, because Ridge Racer always has like extra secret cars, like the Devil and Angel car. Yeah, the Devil and Angel car are like the 2 famous ones, but they also have like a hover car from Ridge Racer 6 and 7. That was always one of my favorites. They also have like an SUV with like a bunch of speakers in it in Ridge Racer 7. It's so cool. I think there's I believe there's a spaceship as well. But yeah, I think you basically just have to beat them in a time trial, and then you can unlock them. I think that's how it works. In this one, I'm not super remembering well, but let's try. I do not see this freaking car anymore. I slowed down to let it pass so I can get a look at it, and it took off. And it took the F off, okay. And you can't see the other cars on the map in this one, which is unfortunate. Yo, this thing is running the perfect race. But yeah, that was a look at Ridge Racer 4. Like I said, it's one of my favorite games. I think it's great. It's such a nostalgic, fun thing to just come back to. It's one of those games that holds up if you're a fan of it. It's not perfect by today's standards, I wouldn't say, but I think before 1998, 99, heck yeah, this game is amazing. It has so much style, so much pizzazz, so much personality for a racing game. Like, it has so much character. You just don't see games like this anymore. Or like genre combinations of things like arcade racing and jazz drum and bass with like lounge vibes somehow. Just it's so good, so perfect. It all fit. Japan was on like a jazz kick in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like even Capcom, like if you look at their games and soundtracks, you can just see it. Yeah, homie blew me up. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it there. I hope you've had a good day, evening watching this. I hope you enjoyed watching the stream if you watched the stream, or if you're on YouTube checking out the VOD. I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna take a break, hang back, relax for the rest of the night, and I hope you also have a good day or evening whenever you're watching this. I've been Valkyrian. Please like, sub, leave a comment, come watch me play stuff like this live, or just keep watching the videos on YouTube and whatnot. But either way, I hope to see you again. Good night. Good game.